Welcome to City on a Hill Gaming, a tabletop RPG actual play podcast. To find out more, download episodes wherever you get podcasts, or visit us online at cityonahillgaming.com, or by sending us an email at cityonahillgaming@gmail.com. You can also support us on patreon.com/cityonahillgaming. We hope you enjoy our show. Bootsy, it is thine turn, sir.
Yay! Up, up, up.
Up, up, up.
One action. Full action with the stabby of the rapier, and that is
Do the thing.
26 AC.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess.
Dangaloo.
Rude, but yeah, all the damage.
21 points of damage.
So that puts him at
Because I'm pretty sure that was critical again.
what was your hit?
It was 26.
Yes, that is in fact a critical again. He is negative twice the number of total hit points he actually starts with.
That's massive damage rules.
That's massive damage rolls, bro.
Like, they're not just Pokemon fainted.
No, he's like actually
the Shadow Realm.
Yes. I don't understand why we go from Pokemon to Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, perfect. I'd say is that all you're doing, but that feels like a relative concept. So was that everything, Greg?
No, I will try to stab one more because it doesn't hurt.
It's not helping me any.
19 AC?
Yeah,
Don't worry, that's only 8 damage.
that's still enough.
Shouldn't this be a shot? Because you're far. You're out of reach.
Oh,
You need to
never mind. I didn't
I don't know
realize
if that changes damage.
Never mind. Yes, so it's a shot. So that's
that's true.
Different damage roll. It's the same. It's the same to hit. So
Okay.
that doesn't change.
How much
What is
damage is it?
Let me find my D4.
He says optimistically, hoping he gets to keep that minion, but probably not expecting to.
3 plus 3 is 6 points of damage.
I don't get to. That still was enough. These guys only have 8 hit points, and you guys are doing more than double-digit damage consistently, and that's troubling for me. Yeah. Ben.
I'm a rogue. That's what I do.
I know.
So there's still one standing, right?
Loosely?
It's with all of the arrows that were shot earlier, the crossbow bolts, are any of them just like laying on the ground?
Sure.
Cool. We are going to cantrip some stuff.
Uh-oh.
We are going to hurl one of those. I'm gonna go, hey, dude, look over here,
Hey, look a thing.
and get it and catch his attention. And we're going to cast telekinetic projectile.
Okay.
You hurl one loose, unattended object that is within range of 30 feet
Okay.
that has a bulk of 1 or less.
Sure.
And make a spell attack roll. Spell attack roll is... How do I roll that? Nothing's happening.
Oh, when you click the thing on your character sheet?
Yeah.
Let's go look at Grizzernacks.
Clicky clicky.
Oh, okay. So in the top left corner above your bonus, there's a little button. Oh, and that just gives me notes.
No, that's just a note thing to fill in.
Well, that's disappointing. I was hoping that would do it.
The hoopla. Okay. Anyways, we're going to do, it's a D20 plus 6, right?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
is it, 17 plus
That is a
6? That's somewhere in
17.
the 20 range.
Yeah.
23.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That is going to be my spell casting modifier is my spell tag is 6, my key is 3, train proficiency 3. So is it 3?
I would think yes, because your charisma is 3.
Okay.
Your charisma is 16 or 17, so plus 3.
Yeah. Okay. So that is 1d6 plus 3.
Okay.
5 points of damage.
Okay.
As he looks over me and a magical bolt comes flying back at him. Is that just a regular success or a critical success?
Regular success.
Oh, that's too bad.
I disagree.
Well, it's still full damage.
And that's still plenty. So if you wish to
Go to sleep.
huh? Ugh. Yeah, what he said.
They're not dead, they're just sleeping.
No, just it's nap time.
Ryan, for future reference, I will be looking for little bags of little rocks and things to
Oh,
That's a really fun spell.
yeah, it actually seems sick. I'm not mad at that. You find.
We're gonna look at the bodies.
Sure.
It seems like we're no longer in combat.
30 crossbow bolts, because they use some. 3 daggers, because Ben already took the 4th one.
Is it dagger or short sword?
It's actually yours is a short sword.
Okay.
4 hand crossbows, 4 sets of studded leather armor if you want to carry those for some reason, and a total of 20 silver pieces, and 1 minor potion of healing.
Did you say 40 leather or 40 silver?
40 silver total, yes. And now that, I totally promise, I think, is all of this room.
Yeah, I'm going to assume just for the sake of space that I can carry, or like we collectively could carry crossbows,
sure,
weapons, but like suits of armor are probably not carryable.
Well, at least not to the point where like this isn't Skyrim and you're just like picking up everything because it's totally fine.
Yeah. We don't have a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Right. Yet.
I'm gonna drink a healing potion.
I do want one of the hand crossbows because I want to start training myself on how to use it.
Okay. Hand crossbow for Grizzly next.
What?
I'll take it out of the general one.
I don't know how much I think it does.
And I rolled max on my healing, so
okay,
gain 8 hit points back.
Excellent.
I think this was already answered, but I figured I would check to make sure. How much healing does the healing potion do?
1d8.
1d8?
Yeah.
Do you do that whenever? Or?
Well, we're not in combat right now, and you have 1 hit point.
What?
I had like 8 from the last combat.
Yeah, she started the combat with 8, and you did 7.
Okay.
Ooh.
Offhand, does the party have anyone who, is trained in healing in some form or fashion?
Yes.
Magically?
I have a -1 medicine, so I'm your person.
That's really helpful.
Magically, currently, no.
Okay, so
I can
That is
physically
not
pat
the
you on the
build
back
I
and
am going for with a druid.
so no one has like, I don't know, some kind of wound curing level
I can
1.
sing soft kitty to you.
Does that return hit points?
No.
Oh, okay. It's just relaxing.
Is
My
it though?
way of
I have healer's tools
I thought
that I can use.
I didn't realize there
but-
wasn't like someone with more specific healing than that.
That's
Okay.
what Matt was going to be for.
That's the tank.
I'm the tank.
You weren't the tank when I made his character.
I have the highest AC in the party.
That's
Not compared to his
hilarious. You're the
character.
What was his AC?
I don't remember. I made the character, but I don't remember what it was. And yours
it not-
actually.
17.
Is it not in roll 20?
No, I don't think it actually is. I don't think I
have
actually
a
added him to
18
roll 20.
AC.
Oh, okay, yours is actually probably higher. I said that really like confidently, knowing I was wrong.
I don't have a lot of health, but I haven't been hit once.
Oh, that's nice. His armor class is also 18.
The
How many-
rogue.
How
the
many
little
hit points do
tiny
you have?
18.
Oh, well, he only has 20.
I have 16.
So he has slightly more than the rogue.
Yeah, I don't understand your build. And I say that respectfully.
This is why I always do weird characters, because
Yeah,
I don't even build them to like
Starting to
get
notice
the
that.
great abilities. It just happens.
Starting to notice that. Okay. So, Cameron, did you actually open that door? Cameron's muted.
That's
Add
up
that
to
to
you.
your-
I went to open it
And
Okay.
during that
it'd
first
be nice.
turn.
Then we'll
and
assume
then-
it's-
Mine as well.
We'll assume it's slightly ajar then.
So after we've finished and healed up and stuff, Essex will say, "Let's keep moving. We need to get out of here. See who else is in trouble."
Okay. So
And I am
My
giving
lazy river.
started to sing Moon River for a second, and I don't know why.
Thank you.
I was nice and gave them my health potion.
Oh, okay. That's
And
fine.
then she rolled a 1.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
Wah.
So she still has less health than when she started the battle.
That's all right.
Okay, we'll figure this out. It's fine.
I got this.
Everybody's fine. I don't know why anyone's worried. I'm not
fine.
worried.
I don't know what you're talking
Got a
about.
water
I haven't-
buffalo. It's all
You
good.
I have unlimited
worried is the
ammo.
DM.
Never worried. Always fine.
No, the only time to worry is
Everything
the
is
DM
fine.
is when you're thrown in to DM at the last minute, and it's a pre-written campaign, and you are given the most minimal amount of notes, including not being told where any combat is.
I'm optimistic about how this will go. Sure.
Cameron, how did it go?
it was indeed a session of D&D.
And really, that's all we
About
can.
the-
That's all we can ask
My
for.
mom said, if you can't say something nice. we did indeed play D&D that day.
I do better when I at least know what I'm going to have to
Yeah.
do, not just
Minor details.
not here's the flow chart.
He wasn't expecting to
Yeah,
DM.
it was a lot of fun. I just
Yeah, it was fun. It was just technically a session of D&D.
What that I should
We just
explain to
had like
Chad?
a lot of people.
this was for our church game last weekend, and Cameron came to it, and like nobody believed me whenever I said we're gonna have like 10 to 15 people, and so the main person that was DMing it, she wasn't expecting that many players,
Oh,
and we had like 13 people total.
awkward.
So at the very last minute, I was like, I was probably going to end up having to help DM like map and movements and stuff. But we had so many people, we had to have 2 tables with 2 separate parties running the same adventure simultaneously and then meeting at the end.
I'm
Which is
intrigued.
Fantastic.
I am
So her
intrigued.
party, so she, as the DM that wrote it, knew everything that was supposed to happen, and the flow chart was just kind of mental reminder notes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Again, there were no encounters written on it.
Oh no.
no. Fill in the blank's a good thing. That means you get to pick your own.
So the party is
Make
given
them up
a
on the
couple
spot.
of newspaper articles and their job description to start out.
I'm intrigued.
And I guess since Utsi is, our tank, I'm going to push him down the hallway.
Yeah. Perfect.
Like,
Also the rogue, so I could check for traps.
yeah.
Okay.
But I doubt there's any in here.
Minor details. What you do see is a lot of there was clearly a fight here of some kind. There are some guards and some Black Tears members that are no longer in a fighting state.
So are
I'll-
there any large
I'll come up behind
tarps?
Utsi.
Are there any large what?
Tarps.
Sure.
Sweet. I know what to do then.
Okay.
Bandit Ritos.
Oh, yeah. Bandit Ritos is fine. Bandit Ritos is always fun.
Doritos.
Bandit Ritos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take a bandit, you wrap them up in a tarp and tie it really tight with a rope.
Bandit Rito.
Bandit burrito.
Bandit Burrito. Bandit Rito.
All right.
Ryan.
Yes.
Grizzly next would like to go and run back into the little like foresty room real quick
Uh-huh.
and strip as many leaves off of plants as possible
I'm intrigued and concerned. Sure.
and run back into the room while they're getting ready to banderito them and loot their pockets
Okay.
for
Take
coins.
their vests.
Yeah. Okay.
Are there coins?
You find another 15 silver?
And scribble in Goblin IOU on the leaf and put the leaf in the pocket.
I'm going to say this with the utmost thanks and care. Thank you for not taking my leaves.
Not doing what?
Not taking my leaves.
Oh, yeah.
I need to borrow this. Pluck. Okay, that would no, don't do that.
That way I'm leaving them an IOU, but there's no name on it.
Or a mount.
And it's in Goblin.
Yeah, it just says
Okay.
IOU in Goblin.
Is that not still IOU? Is the Goblin alphabet?
Goblin alphabet.
Goblin alphabet. Okay, that's fine. Everybody make me a perception check. And someone write down the phrase Goblin IOUs. I'll need an episode title later.
9 from me.
Goblin IOU.
Oh, that's initiative. Sorry. Did you say
you
initiative
said-
or perception?
Perception. Just regular perception.
I got an 18.
25.
Sweet heavens.
You
Okay.
actually got better than mine. That's
23.
21.
Okay. Well, a few things are going to happen. Anyone with at least a 5. I wasn't expecting the rolls you guys had. It wasn't a super high bar. But that's fine. Anyone with at least a 5 hears howling, like pain howling from this room right here. And you hear a loud, gruff voice. Anyone with over a 20 knows it's an ogre, I guess. Sure. Because you guys rolled unnecessarily well. Where are you, halfling? I no see no more. I smash you good when I find you.
Is there a door there?
There
Yeah,
is.
so-
You also find 6 potions, minor potions of healing.
You said 6?
Yes, this is not actually me buffing you guys for not having any heals. That's actually just in the room.
I vote we
So-
all get one and Kim gets an extra to take right away.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea.
So 2 total each
Uh,
from the ones we had
Well, each-
earlier.
yeah,
Plus
so-
the
yeah.
extra.
Plus ones if you haven't
Yeah,
used
so-
those, correct.
Yeah, we still have 1 total in our reserve as well.
Okay. And then anyone with also a 20, also at least a
And
20,
have a-
hears a tiny halfling voice after the loud ogre voice. No, stay away. And there's a lot of shuffling of feet running around. And you do find that there are doors. So this is one room. Let me see if I can ping them up. That's one room. This is one room. This is one room. This is one room. And this is one room. So you,
And
4 total.
The voices
5.
are coming from up here.
5.
5.
Okay.
And the voices are coming from up here. Yes.
So I would
Um,
guess there let's
Is there a keyhole?
Sure.
Next question is it locked?
I'm
No.
not worried yet. Key. So I want to peer through the keyhole so I can see the ogre inside
Yeah, you can.
and cast Mage Hand
Okay.
and stick a finger in his ear.
Yeah. No. No one can see. Yeah, stop that. Halfling, leave me alone. Ben, this looks like a library.
Does the ogre look bad?
Bad as in unwell or bad as in bad guy bad?
Bad as in bad guy bad. I don't want to make assumptions because I'm a goblin. I'm not trying to make those.
Sure. Not all
Does he look
ogre
like
bad.
He has
Sure.
malintent.
Yes.
I wanna
Whether or not he
Keep
is
poking him in the ear.
technically an official member of the Black Tears is unknown, but he does seem to have some malintent. Now, that may just be because the halfling blinded him, so that's debatable. But something's happening here.
You see the halfling.
say, could we stealthily open the door? Cough, cough, rogue, cough, cough.
Yeah.
Cough
And see
nudge,
if we
cough
could
nudge,
get that-
nudge.
Get
I
the
have no
halfling out
stealth.
of the room without the ogre
Like I have stealth
knowing
too.
that we've opened the door to let them out.
Sure. If Greg roll stealth, I guess. No, that's not stealth. Greg or whoever wants to. I just assume it's going to be Greg because rogue. Clicks on Greg's character sheet. Greg, use your.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
In a good or a bad way. I haven't looked
Look
at.
over to the camera.
I
Yeah, we
can't.
can't see in
Yeah, I
detail on it.
definitely can't see that.
It's a 1.
Oh, okay.
He throws open the door.
Yeah.
Bam.
So
Hi, Mr. Ogre.
Okay, so sure. Greg kicks in the door.
It's just like at knee height though. It like
Yeah.
broke it. Like
Greg mistakes his foot for his lockpick set and yeets the door open.
Yeah, I didn't get the lockpicks out. They're still in my head.
Storage space.
That's the clinking.
That's right. So yeah, there's a library. There's a large size ogre, and then a small halfling woman. And the ogre seems very confused and in distress, or he cannot see.
Can we see the halfling woman?
She is hiding. I think she's actually right there. She's hiding behind a chair, but yes.
So, is she dressed like the Black Tears?
No, definitely not.
Do we recognize her possibly from dinner last night?
You do. This is Lindsay. Lindsay, who you did meet the night before.
Was she, I don't think she was at our table, though.
She was not at your table, but she is a fellow adventurer.
Can I cast Daze on the ogre?
I guess.
Welcome back, Cap.
It is a
Yeah, read me days.
saving throw is will, duration 1 round, range 60 feet. You cloud the target's mind and daze it with a mental jolt. The jolt deals mental damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier. Target must attempt a basic will save. If the target critically fails the save, it is also stunned for 1 round.
I got an 11 on the save.
That is. Can you heighten cantrips to first level?
I don't think so.
I would not think
It
so.
has to be a spell that goes.
I think you
It
have
has
to
a
go up.
heightened-
I think you have to go number to number.
Because it has a heightened bar. I didn't know if you could go. Okay.
I think heightened, that's at a certain level. It does.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Okay.
that would make sense.
Then yeah. So that is, let me find my will. Spell DC is 11.
No shot. I actually made the save.
Yeah.
All right, sick. Initiative.
Perception.
Yeah, or stealth if you prefer.
I like still.
Based on the wording of that, does that mean the damage happens either way, or it is not? It is negated because it doesn't have the same wording that D&D uses.
Remind me what you just used. Days.
On my board.
Days, yeah.
Days. Let me read days.
The jolt deals mental damage equal to your spellcasting modifier, comma, the target must make an attempt at a basic will save. If the target critically fails, it's also stunned by 1.
Oh, that wording's very interesting.
So the wording makes it seem like the damage happens before the spells the will save.
So as we said in the first session, we're all, with the exception of Cameron, completely new to Pathfinder 2e, and I think Cameron's understanding of Pathfinder 2e mostly comes from actual plays.
Yeah, mine's mostly from listening.
So there's some things we're just not sure about. I'm going to say go ahead and roll the damage. I don't think that's correct, but that's real odd wording.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find another spell.
Spellcasting modifier is 3.
Okay.
Either 3 or 6, or whatever it is. 3.
I think it's 3, yeah. Okay, so he just takes 3 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
My assumption is that no, he would probably not take the damage, but that's fine. It's not a significant portion of his hit points. It's a very unique wording. Okay, yeah, like I said, everybody roll initiative if you haven't already.
So
As
I
got
rolled
a 4.
Natural 20
Sick.
for 26,
Okay.
I would assume.
Ooh.
23 for me.
Okay.
I can't initiate to save my life. 8.
Oofta. Okay, sorry, Cameron, what did you have?
4.
Oofta. Okay. And Greg?
I unfortunately did not get a natural 20, so my initiative is only 26.
And wait, Emma, what was yours?
The after addition, also 26.
Okay.
Rogues for the win, man.
Tell you, brother. And then... Right. Okay. Well,
So this is from 2019, so this might be out of date, but they're saying that basic save is shorthand for on success, take half damage, on failure, take full.
And mine was
Crit
success. Okay.
Crit success is take 0, crit fail is double. I'm not sure if
Okay.
that's accurate. That's just something that I found on the forum.
Okay. So
That sounds what it should be.
in theory, he'll take half damage. We'll say round it up. Okay.
This is Pathfinder. They're mean, man. I'm pretty sure it's round down.
Probably is. But that's fine. Okay, so either Kirkley or Bootsy, whoever wants to go first.
I am still figuring out. Plus, I am in the back, and I would prefer to stay in the back
Greg, it is then.
because I am squishy.
I am also squishy. My flesh is rather planty-like.
Says the person with a ton of AC.
Yeah.
Oh, I could just see that's not AC from armor. That's AC from the ability to dodge an attack. So it's not that they bounce off my armor. It's I just kind of lean out of the way.
Yeah, you're so small, they swing over you.
Whoosh. Doing some Matrix stuff.
Exactly. Especially with this massive size difference. So I can get up to him easily because it's only a couple of spaces. And right near him. And that sadly is only an 18 AC.
Sadly, is only a what?
18 AC.
That's what I thought you said. That's just hurtful. Yes, that hits.
9 points of damage.
I thought you were going to say something much worse. Okay.
Max damage. I'm not done yet.
Oh, well,
Let's try it again.
That's much worse. Roll away.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, that's only 8 points of damage that time.
Okay. You taking the third shot?
That's all three
Oh, you
actions.
moved. Okay. So then, Emma, your turn.
I am going to get the right thing. I'm gonna move into the not into the doorway, but like
Right.
closer to the doorway, but I don't want to go in. And I'm gonna tang out my slingshot, and I'm going to go for a aim for his head and try to hit him with the slingshot.
Okay. Do the thing.
Basically, I am doing the thing for that is 16 to hit.
Yes.
It does hit. Okay. That is 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And
Got it.
then I'm gonna do one more with the +0 for a natural 20.
Got him. Okay. Not a crit, but
Right.
still a hit.
So that's a 3 on the damage dice.
Okay. And you moved with your first one.
Yes.
Then, Kim, it is your turn, ma'am.
All right. So Finn's gonna move closer and then cast Electric Arc, which is a reflex saving throw.
Basic reflex.
Oh, good. Why
He's
are
a
none of
big-
these con saving throws? Come on.
He's a big guy. I assume he can't move well.
No, but his con saving throw is +11. 18 on his reflex save. Oh, wait, hold on. No. No.
Yeah, that's a +4.
Yeah, that's his bad save, but it's still an 18. But what do you, remind me what you're doing?
Electric Arc.
Electric Arc.
Okay, and what was the DC?
Lower than that.
No, but what actually is it?
I don't know.
I think it's like 13 or 14 or something.
Oh, okay, then you hit.
It's a 16.
Oh, you definitely hit, because he's blind.
Oh, cool.
So,
Okay.
blind did. So yeah, he can
So
only
1d4 +3.
he can only dodge based on sound. You hit him.
Sweet.
Roll that damage.
4.
Shockingly,
My rolls
oh sorry, I
tonight.
didn't do that on purpose. Surprisingly, fixed it. That is enough The Great Gromog goes down.
Nice.
Wow.
You
Yeah,
guys,
for the
you
win.
guys did 28 points of damage across 3 of you.
Yes.
Wait. By the way, I am the stabilizer of the group.
GG.
There's that.
The one that's probably going to go down first is the one that can stabilize.
Yeah.
Minor details. I think it's probably fine.
With that, Ezek will come into the room, I guess, and we'll go to help Lindsay.
Oh,
Ditto.
Oh, hey,
Are
you
all
guys.
right?
Hi, Lindsay.
I'm fine. Hi. Oh, hey, you guys from tonight. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, we remember you from earlier.
Hi.
I'll offer like a hand to help her up. It's like still well above her head, but like
She's like, thank you. She's shaking. That was almost bad.
yes, it seems like we've been attacked by the Black Tears. We've taken some out along our way and found a few guards, but we're trying to get back up. We're boxed in down here, from what we can tell.
Yeah, I heard the loud noise.
A lot of the noise I heard was him hitting the ground.
No, earlier with the gates.
Oh, that's up to them.
You guys were all awake, but that's fine. That was last session.
Lindsay doesn't need to know what we do.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
Lindsay
that's
doesn't
fair.
know that.
So she could think very easily that we are the hardest of sleepers ever, and we
You
can
should
sleep through anything.
fall asleep for the whole thing. Yeah, I should help you. I'm gonna go with you guys if that's okay.
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 yeah.
Good.
Did they
Oh,
have
Away.
healing?
yes. Is one of you hurt?
Our elven friend is severely hurt.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Kim, just roll like another minor potion of healing.
1d8.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, all right. Nice.
That's a D8, not a D4.
and
Yes, you roll better on the D4 than you have been rolling on
Oh,
the D8.
okay. That's 10.
And you roll the same anyway.
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. Oh, and so she walks over towards the wall, like over here.
Secret bookcase.
Secret wall. And there's something back here, I think, but I couldn't get it open. So there's a little room back here.
That sounds like a job.
Secret treasure.
There is a large wooden trunk.
Oh, we got it open.
Don't be a mimic. Don't
Don't
be a
be
mimic.
a mimic.
Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic.
What level are mimics? You guys are probably fine. I wouldn't worry
That
about it too
sounds like
much.
a pokey pokey time.
I mean, it's a wooden trunk.
Poke it with my sword.
Yeah, it's a wooden trunk.
Okay. Good. Now this is where I think there might actually be something I have to avoid trap-wise.
Okay, what would you like to do?
I'm going to assume that you want
Take several
perception
steps
for that.
back.
Sure. Yes, roll perception.
That is a 20.
Okay. You notice no traps. You also notice that the lock is roughly the same shape and size as the key Ben found earlier.
Ooh.
But it is
Nice.
locked.
It is, yes, it is locked. Absolutely locked.
And nobody else is in this room with me anyway.
That's also true.
In
Who
the,
has- yeah.
in the secret behind the
Yeah.
bookshelf.
I mean, if
Nobody
you want to
followed
try
me
and
in.
if you want to try and pick it without them, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll just reach into my head, pull out the picks.
Okay.
I
Roll
haven't gone to do that yet.
roll
Yeah, I mean,
thievery.
If we wanted to play characters are actually moving, Ezix is in the room. I didn't think we were like that deeply RPing the map.
I think
13.
Greg is doing it for the sake of it.
13.
Just do it.
You definitely don't open it.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't even get close.
Ezix now immediately walks in the room like, oh, what's going on?
Nothing. I think we need Grizzerbrax.
Nausea Grizzle. Come help us.
You called.
Grins and snacks,
Croak. Croak.
as I call him from
Croak.
now on. Hey, Ben, this certainly looks like it would fit a tiny brass key that you found earlier.
What key? Oh, this key.
That key.
That
fix it
key.
Be sharp. If you open it,
Yep.
I'm sorry, Ryan. I prefer to be like my car and be flat.
hey, got him.
Pop that box open.
What we find.
All the loot pour out.
All of it. Give us the deets.
It's empty. Reluctant,
Question
huh?
mark?
Like,
Sorry, I'm just reading something in the adventure path that intrigued me about this room.
Want me to tell a random story while you read?
No,
Is that
we're
a
good.
spell I see?
So you find 8 small cloth bags, 2 lesser healing potions, a mace, and a longsword, and a small leather-bound journal.
I would like to take the journal.
It's a payroll book.
That's boring. Would a more intelligent person like to try to figure out payroll?
yeah, we'll just throw it in the bag for now. We'll
Who's
sort it out
the
later.
party's accountant?
Not me.
Ezek, with how things are going. But
Does anyone have an ability or skill that lets them determine if things are magical?
I
I
have
have
Arcana.
detect magic.
Do the thing, please.
I am going to detect magic.
The mace and the longsword are both +1.
Ooh.
Nice.
Are you opening the small cloth bags? They're heavy.
Sure.
They each have 100 gold in them.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's 300.
800.
800
Yeah.
total. Divided by 6.
Yeah, right now I'm just tracking all that. We can split it all up later.
Yeah.
Just for
Well,
this,
I
like,
say
we can
that
say that
because-
it's split or whatever, but like just for the sake of we're gonna get more as we go through.
I also say that as we currently have a party member with us who is probably not going to be a permanent party member, who probably still wants part of the treasure.
Lindsay, I'm assuming is who you're referring to.
Yes.
I thought someone
yeah,
was
yeah.
leaving the
I'm not
game.
including Lindsay.
Yeah, I was so confused there. I was like,
Yeah,
Okay,
that's-
awkward.
That feels like
What?
trying to like be more confusing for the sake of being confusing. Yeah,
What?
between us as a group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
She doesn't care.
good. That makes it better.
She looks at it and she's like, I think that's how she pays her employees.
Well, the bad news there is they're all unconscious now.
Right.
Yeah. I say for the work that we're doing, I
Permanently.
think it's pay for us.
Okay.
Like
Permanently unconscious.
yes.
So I don't think they need to be paid anymore.
That's what the book appears to be like the last several months records of all the employees of the manor and when they get paid and how much they get paid. Okay.
How often do they get paid?
Bi-weekly.
Oh.
look at them with a modern system of accounting.
Is that
We
twice a
love
week
it.
or once every 2 weeks?
Once every 2 weeks.
Twice a week. No, it's once every 2 weeks.
Okay.
I like Ben's system better.
Yeah.
Say if there's nothing else in here,
There is not.
as this we can start making our way. We can try the other doors in the hallway if we need to.
Okay. So back into the main hallway, and you have been in A6 and A7 and A5, which is the hallway. You remain with 8, 9, 10, and 11.
And we don't like hear anything else. Like, and we heard the ogre, but like,
Yeah.
we don't hear anything else coming from these.
No.
Let's go to 8.
Okay. As you open 8, it is unlocked. It appears to just kind of be a storage room. There is lamp oil.
I love lamp.
That's fine. 4 potions, 4 lesser healing potions, and is there anyone who is looking for a specific piece of gear they did not buy at start, like something simple,
How simple are we talking?
like you only took one kind of weapon and you want 2, kind of simple.
Actually, it's not. Wow, that's a lot cheaper. Okay.
Words are
So
hard.
I actually decided to look up how long I have to go. How long I have to go without sunlight. I was wrong. It's only 1 week, not 2 weeks.
Oof.
It's probably still fine.
But the bottles of sunlight, are 40 silver each, and they last.
Oh.
One lasts for a week.
I got a pocket full of sunshine. You find that's fine. You can find one of those if you want.
Yay.
It just says any piece of common adventuring gear, and 40 silver pieces is acceptable in my mind for that.
Okay. Yeah, it's like I don't know if that would count as acceptable because that's kind of on the pricey end.
A little, yeah, that's fine. So 4 rooms left in this hallway.
I guess if that's the case, let's start over here and work our way down.
Okay. So you're going to go into room A9. This is the male servants' quarters. It's basically empty.
I actually feel kind of bad about
But
taking
is it actually empty?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like
Yeah.
there's like little
But
bits of
is it-
stuff lying around, but like there's no one in here or anything.
Not for loot or anything. I just want to go through all their stuff.
Okay, you just toss stuff
If we
around the room.
if Grizzlenax happens to find loot, great.
Right.
But
But just,
mostly
like-
just wants to look through their stuff.
Yeah, just being nosy, poking through all their drawers, pulling
Yeah.
stuff out of their like Foot Locker and like laying on their bed. So it's obvious.
Gonna
that somebody went
admire
through and
someone's
found all their stuff.
shoes, a spare
Okay.
set of shoes,
Okay.
you know.
Take
Yeah.
one guy's shoes and put it at the other guy's bed and flip
Right.
his shoes around.
Okay. So none of you are actually rolling to search. You're just kind of looking around.
I'm pranking the room. also,
Okay.
like-
Yeah.
I'll do like a cursory search.
Okay, you find like 10
Like, I
silver.
don't think like Ezek is like looking under everything. But,
Right,
like,
right.
We'll look around and see if there's anything.
Cameron, you find 10 silver. Ben, you relocate various pieces of the room with other various pieces of the room.
I'm fully participating in this.
Okay. Kirpley
Fully.
also relocates. So everyone has new shoes. New to them. Sizes may
Great
vary.
for all the fainted people.
Yes.
Yeah. The left foot is a size 8. The right shoe is a size 13. You know.
I mean, I just
like,
meant 13s in places of 8s, but yeah, that works too.
you know.
Look, everything back then size was relative. No one knows the difference. It's fine. I wouldn't overthink it too much. That's basically all that's in this room.
So I imagine that like Ezek, by the time finishes his search,
Okay.
is about the same time that Kerpley and Grizzlenax finishes their pranking.
Right.
So Ezek will go, okay, everyone, looks like there's nothing else in here.
Thank you.
Put the shoes in a final place. Let's check the next room.
Figure out where each shoe goes now.
I'm just gonna tilt my head at you and lick my eyeball.
Ben. Okay. Now what?
I guess we'll go down this way.
Okay. Left room. This is the room of the head chef, who you met at the party. He do real good job. Make good food.
Okay.
I wouldn't know. I
Again,
didn't really eat any of it.
His name is head cook Terzindi.
Terzindi.
Does he
There's
have a
Indy the
window?
food.
Wait, sorry, 2 questions at once. Ben or Greg, what was your question?
He tears Indy the food.
Emma, your question.
Does he have? Is there a window in this room
Yes.
to the outside?
Sure. I mean, it just
Does
goes into
he-
the courtyard, but
Does he have like a book or something on his bedside stand?
why not?
I am going to pull, assuming / just making it up, the bookmark out of his book
Right?
and toss it out the window. So he's lost his page, and the only way for him to later mark his book is by dog earing it.
Oh, he's a dog earer already.
Great, I'm gonna throw the entire book out the window.
Okay.
Terzindi truly is a monster.
He no longer has a book.
He is sad. It was an experimental
we need-
cookbook.
Yeah.
All about using
Anything
flowers
else in
in
here?
food.
We look,
Is anyone searching?
Sure.
Sure, searching. Perception, please.
That's going to be a 17.
You find a small leather pouch with 6 gold and 23 silver.
I honestly do feel kind of bad about taking the gold from the other room. So
I put an IOU.
Another goblin IOU. Okay.
Yep.
How much gold
I-
was it? I got the silver.
6 gold, 11 silver.
I was gonna leave it.
I mean, that's up to y'all. Either one is
No, we're
your
taking it.
choice.
As it will say, put it in the bag.
We take
Put it in the
4
bag.
of the sacks and leave 4 of the sacks.
I just wrote an IOU for all the sacks.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're
It's a leaf,
I don't know
just
if
a
y'all
leaf
heard
that says
that.
IOU.
okay. I guess let's try this last door then.
Okay.
I like start opening it.
Interesting.
Oh no!
Open sesame.
I shove Utseen through the doorway.
You get to go first.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
I heard a voice that said interesting. I'm not gonna.
Okay. So, perception. Anyone who wants to, from in the
Okay.
hallway. Sorry.
20 or sorry, 19.
23.
18.
Okay.
14.
14.
Jinx.
Who was north of a 20?
Bootsy got a 23.
Okay. Anyone north of a 20? Anyone north of a 15? There is definitely something in the room. Anyone north of a 20? There is definitely something very large in the room.
How large are we
Like-
talking?
Yes, I have a 19. How large are we talking?
Large-sized creature.
Also, for the audience, Greg put on his Plague Doctor mask, which is perfect for an audio medium.
Oh,
Because
perfect.
Not
Yeah,
only
good.
can you not see, his voice is also muffled.
Yep. Yep.
So the
That is
ideal,
exactly how this works.
ideal for audio.
Yep.
Again, would we like to stealthily open the door?
Okay. You may stealthily open the door if you
Not-
wish.
Yeah, say not Ezek.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Somebody-
Ezek stealthily opens the door.
Would somebody
Does
like
anybody
to
say anything about a big creature in there?
No,
Moving back.
Okay.
I'm good not telling you. Last big creature went down before it could even knew we were there.
True.
Well, he was blinded. That's not his fault.
For all I know, all big creatures are blind.
I mean, every big creature you've seen so far has been, so statistically.
Exactly.
Scoreboard.
I haven't come across that many big creatures in the past 4
1
years.
out of 1 big creatures are blind.
Therefore, all.
Therefore, 100% of big creatures are blind.
Statistically speaking, the
13.
following is also true. 13 to do what?
Stealth.
Oh, to stealth to open the door?
Yes.
You sure do open the door. You're not sure how stealthily.
Here is my response to all things involving statistics. The average number of limbs on a human being is less than 4.
See, that bothers me. But technically it has to be less than 4 because some have less than 4, meaning the average will have to be less than 4.
The also total number of fingers is less than 10.
Because statistically some people have less than 10, therefore less.
What?
There-
Some people
It
also
has to
have
be
more
less than 10. And that bothers me also.
Well,
But that's fine. I mean, that's how that
statistically-
happens.
every
Oh, are
odd
you
is
also looking for a
50-50.
six-fingered man?
No, not currently.
We are not on the hunt for a 6-fingered man who killed our father.
So they do not have to prepare to die. Good.
Nope.
It's City on the Hill. We don't do that here.
Yeah.
prepare to faint?
Prepare to be Pokemon fainted. It's less threatening, but more family friendly. Okay, so you open the door in what you assume is a quiet manner. And this is what the book refers to as a, what's the word it uses? Scullery, which I think means pantry.
Yeah.
Not like skullduggery.
No, not like skullduggery. Scullery.
And absolutely not what I pictured in my head either, which I shall not mention because this is a family-friendly podcast.
That's appreciated.
A
Thank you, ma'am.
scullery is a room in
You're
a house
welcome.
traditionally used for washing up dishes and laundering clothes.
Yeah. So this
It
is like,
not a room full of the stuff inside people's heads.
no, we won't have that in this game. You will find nary a room full of that stuff. And also in this room, though you're unsure if he has noticed you yet or not, oh, that's not the right button. That's definitely not the right button.
The shadow grew larger.
The shadow grew larger. Dun,
We
dun,
are
dun.
hunting.
It's
The
a shadow monster.
From the shadow realm. What you have walked in on is a very tired, deeply wounded looking, where are the words I wanted? Believe they are frost giant.
Conveniently wounded, right? You said?
Is he wearing the same type of outfit as the bandits, or does he look friendly?
Sorry, Cameron, repeat your question.
You said conveniently wounded, right? As us fighting a frost giant is.
Oh, right. I didn't mean to say conveniently, but yes.
Okay.
And to answer Greg's question, no. He doesn't look like he's necessarily regularly part of the Black Tears. He also does not look friendly. I'll say it that way.
Where are his
Bootsy
wounds?
sprints up to him.
Where are his wounds, and what kind of wounds are they?
He has many wounds. He has been poked by several sharp things, smashed by a couple of blunt things, and has at least 3 arrows in his shoulder.
I can't do anything about the shoulder. It's just kind of too far out of grasp for me.
Well, he's sitting on the ground, leaning against a giant double door.
I am also very small.
That's true.
His shoulder is still taller.
He's only 10 feet tall. He's small for a frost giant. Only. It does refer to him legitimately as being small for a frost giant.
Here, sir, let me help you and pick off one of my leaves and kind of pat it down onto one of his wounds to stop the bleeding.
I guess seeing Bootsy go farther in the room, Ezix will come in the room as well.
I would like to stealth under the table.
You notice he has no weapon. But there is a spear on the ground next to him, broken in half. And there are the bodies of a lot of guards in this room. As you come into the room, he stands up poorly. And he gets ready to fight you, but he doesn't actually attack. What did you actually say to him, Greg?
I forgot the exact words I used.
But you verbally offered to heal him.
Well, I offered to help him. I never said the word heal.
Okay.
I am incapable of doing that.
I mean, minor
I
details.
did pick off one of my own leaves and kind of use it to cover this bleeding.
It's more of a symbolic.
I mean, it's a theoretical.
I don't have that
Okay.
many leaves to
We're
cover
healing
all
the
of
Offered to
vibe.
take him to therapy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have that many leaves to cover his wounds, so just kind of try to help as best I can. I also don't wear clothing, so I can't rip off a strip.
Oh, sure. Okay, make me either make an impression or coerce, but roll twice and tell me whichever one's higher.
Just Greg for this?
Yes, just Bootsy for this.
So would that be diplomacy for one of them?
Let me look at a character sheet.
Yeah, both things you said aren't skills.
Oh, aren't? Okay. I think they technically fall under skills.
Yeah.
Sure, make a diplomacy.
Okay.
And Cameron, I tell you what, if you want to use, are you trying to do sweet breath things?
So basically when he stood up, Ezek would do whoa, we're just passing through.
16.
Greg, he doesn't stop you from coming forward and putting the leaf on him.
And for the sake of making an impression, I missed this last time and noticed it afterwards. It's like a minute conversation.
Oh, okay.
In order to qualify as make an impression.
Right.
And so if we have time, Ezek is going to try to talk them down. If that's something of Frost Giant doesn't have a weapon, Ezek is gonna kind of has his hands up and is gonna try to whoa, friend, you've clearly been through a lot. Just let us get through that door behind you. We'll be on our way.
Is Lindsay still with us, or did she stay in the library?
And
She came with you.
Okay.
All right, say that again, Cameron.
And Essex will like come forward as he's talking to the frost giant.
Door barricaded from the other side.
From the other side?
Hey, Frigid Stacks, do you have any more of those leaves?
Ben,
Well, I got one left.
Well, that's one more hole covered.
Say if we work together, maybe we could push it open.
he points to up here, and it looks like there's a small opening that goes into another part of the room. And you do hear some muffled sounds from inside there.
Do you know what's through there?
Yes. I put them there.
But who there?
Them, what do you mean?
The 3 that survived.
Oh, jeez.
Your 3 or these 3? And point to the guys on the ground.
He points to the guys on ground.
I think Ezek would say, Ezek does not want to like give this like the giant time to like act without Ezek being next to him to attack.
Okay.
So I think that's kind of where I'm coming from with this. Like again, from like an RP perspective, Ezek is like trying to talk down the frost giant and just keep him calm, but doesn't trust like taking his eyes off the frost giant, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like knowing kind of like where our party is, I think Ezek would do like, Finn, Kerpley, can y'all go take a look?
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Okay, so
before you all do that, I'm going to ask a very probably end up bad for us question. Do any of our magic users have mending or something similar to that?
I love where this is going.
No.
The
closest I've got is prestidigitation, but
hold on. I don't actually know how mending works in.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't know who can get it. I don't.
Ben, is that Ben? You're a bard, right?
Yes.
Is that on the bard list? Do you know?
It's part of arcane, divine, occult, and primal.
I'm the only person in the party that doesn't do magic.
It might be on my list, but I don't have it.
Oh, I tried to search for bard in the PDF. That was a mistake.
I have the bard pulled up.
Okay, look at the list for me and let me know if that's on there, if you don't mind.
Next step.
It'd be under a cantrip, probably, right?
I believe so, yes.
Nope, those are cantrips. And those are feats. It doesn't have just a bard list.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's based on like magical school.
Okay. Yeah. Lindsay steps forward. Yes, why?
It's a first level spell. I found it on mine.
I believe our new friend here has lost something personal to him that, well, not lost, but it has been broken.
She seems deeply concerned by this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm concerned while I'm saying it.
Yeah.
She will walk over and she'll pick up both halves, and then she sits down in the floor and starts muttering.
And Ezix will say, before we do anything, again, can you help us out? Like, can you help us get out of this room?
2 conditions.
What are those?
She fixes spear.
That's already happening. You're fine there.
You let Jurgrindor leave.
Is that you?
Yes.
Good. We never asked you your name. I'm Bootsy Ootsy.
Yeah.
Not paid well enough for this.
Yeah.
I
feel
feel that.
We can't guarantee that the guards will let you leave, but we won't attack you if you don't attack us.
Or better yet,
Fine.
Stay with us, and we'll do our best to talk them down. But
Frost giant friend. Some people get like random pets. Ours is a frost
giant. Did anyone actually go into the back room yet?
I was about to go back there.
Okay, because
I imagine Kerpley is already back there.
Yeah,
this will take Lindsay a few minutes. In the back room are you find unconscious and tied up. This is a pantry. You find unconscious and tied up Amiri, Harem, and Valerie. So from the first session, Amiri is Ezek's giant barbarian lady friend. Harem is the dwarf who does not like Ben's music. And Valerie, you didn't get much out of, but she looks like a paladin of some kind.
What's the barbarian friend?
Her name is Amiri. Amiri. And then Harem is the dwarf Harrim.
Lindsay is mending a spear, and we are mending relationships.
Yeah. We
Yes.
are fixing all of the cultural problems that have existed in our realm.
Yes.
One frost giant at a
believe in the
time.
Yeah.
One frost giant has a
Do we know what's
The real
barricading the
treasure.
other end, the other side of the door?
No. And he doesn't either.
Is there a keyhole or anything like that I can peek through?
No.
Can we ask him to let us try the door?
I mean, you can push on it. Like, it's definitely you. This feels like a. I tell you what. Anyone who wants to, let me go look at a list. Make me a. I'm just making stuff up now. Make me a flat intelligence check to recall something from earlier.
I don't like that.
15.
Okay.
4.
18.
Okay.
Natural 20. I feel like I should roll with a different dice.
That's fantastic. Kim, do you want to roll, ma'am?
16.
Plus
Okay.
intelligence.
It's natural 20 for 21.
Okay. Anyone who has at least a 16 remembers that when you were in the Great Hall for the meal, there were giant double door sets on the left and right side of the hall, and they are barricaded by large beams. And guarded by like 2 guards each. As you drag the 3 out from the back, he points at them. He says, "They try fight me 1v1. It not go well."
1v1 me in the river, bro.
Yeah,
You won't.
it
Sure.
fight me IRL. Lindsay holds up the spear. I'm done.
I think Ezix will
The man.
grab it.
Okay.
Oh.
He holds out one giant frost giant hand towards you.
Before we give it, Ezix will say, just so we're on the same page, you don't attack us, we don't attack you.
Fine.
And
Is
you
there-
won't attack our friends?
You mean those 3?
I mean, yeah, more generally, just like anyone we say, please
Oh.
don't attack them. But like,
As long as you leave my brothers alone.
That's why you stick with us. We tell you who not to attack, and you tell people not to attack us.
yeah,
Do you hand him the spear?
I have not yet.
Okay.
Did he say brothers?
Yes. I don't know. I answered that
Are
in
your-
his voice. Yes.
Yeah. Are your brothers giants like you?
Yes.
Are they bigger than you, or are you the biggest one?
Yeah.
Approximately similar.
So Ezix will say, we won't attack them, but if we have to defend ourselves, we will.
Fine.
you're
Is that gonna be a
family of
problem?
Miniature frost giants.
That's up to them. He turns around and
Yeah.
faces the door and kicks it open.
Stab him in the back.
And he kicks it open and splinters it in half.
Oh,
Okay. Ezix will hold out the spear to him.
He takes the spear and walks away.
Okay.
He pats you on the head.
Okay. I like
Oh, like a
Ezix
cat.
like nuzzles into the hand. Like,
Mm.
oh, pets.
Does this door also lead back into the main food hall?
The Great Hall? Yes. That door? No. Wait, hold on. Let me go read A12 real quick.
That's why I used the word.
I wasn't looking at the map. Yada 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 yada.
And is there any food still
Uh-huh.
in A12?
There's plenty of
Yes.
food still in A12.
I am pretty sure our new friend probably wants to eat something that
He's
isn't
gone.
me.
Oh, he left, but yes.
How did he leave?
He said he walked out the door after he kicked it
No,
open.
like not the door he kicked down. He walked back out to the other direction,
Oh, he's
Oh.
heading towards the. Okay.
the way you
Like
came
towards
from.
A5.
He
Yeah.
fit through the door?
Ish.
He is the door.
I am the door.
I don't care about the food. Then I don't need it.
That's actually. I'm just gonna. I don't know where that door is supposed to go. I'm gonna be honest. I think it goes roughly the same place, and is also barricaded.
Oh.
After he kicks the door in, you hear a lot of loud guard yelling from the other side.
I want
I was gonna say-
to after it, courtesy of the yelling, as this 2-foot tall frog just sort of walk through the splintered door.
I knew where that
very
was going.
chill.
Right.
Like it's very clearly not a threat.
But you're the first one through after it's been kicked open.
Yeah, like
sure.
just
Okay.
like
Love it.
hands up, like not a threat, just a short little frog.
There's a lot of very confused guards and other people on the other side. Oh. Okay. Do you check the room before you leave?
Yeah, if we have time to like look around without the fire giant here, sure, or frost giant.
Frost Giant. Okay. I mean, there's just a bunch of random adventure stuff that I wouldn't worry about too much, unless someone wants a glaive
Ooh,
for reasons.
actually, I might want a glaive.
Okay, if there's a glaive if someone wants a glaive. There's a bunch of random stuff worth about 30 gold. And Emma,
Yes,
is detect magic a cantrip or a level 1?
it is a cantrip.
Okay, detect magic again, please, ma'am.
Yes, detecting magic.
One of the cloaks on one of the adventurers that is in the room but no longer conscious is magic.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go over and investigate it before I wander out.
This is what is known as a coyote cloak. So it's a cloak of coyote fur. It gives you +1 item bonus to survival checks.
+1 to survival. Okay, I'm gonna take it and put it in my pack for now.
And if you use survival to find food, and you critically succeed, you get twice as many creatures fed. If you're wearing it. So yeah, on the other side of the... so are you waking the 3 people you found, or are you just kind of carrying
I
them
think
out?
we'll have Lindsay heal them up if she can.
Okay. She can make them conscious again at the very least.
Yeah.
They ask a bunch of questions and are deeply worried about what's happening. They just kind of pick up their gear and kind of wander back into the Great Hall like you guys do. You guys got a little further through this than I expected. Sorry. So they kind of gather their gear. They ask some questions about where the Frost Giant went and what happened to them. And then everybody kind of moves through back into the Great Hall.
Talking to Amari, Ezek's will like kind of talk up like taking out bandits and protecting the thing.
She starts to do the same thing and then remembers that Jurgender absolutely demolished her. And she's like, yeah, that's cool, I guess. Didn't have to fight a Frost Giant, though.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe someday, though.
Yeah. I will recommend it. But yeah. Okay, so as you guys walk back into the Great Hall, the Great Hall looks much different than it did hours ago during the feast. 3 of the long tables have been turned on their sides and pushed against the large entry doors to the south to form a barricade. Dishes, broken goblets, and food litter the floor. And you see a bunch of Lady Jamani's guards gathered at the barricades and in front of the double doors on the other side of the room that head into the west side of the building. These are sealed, and you notice something interesting. Not only are they sealed, but several of the tapestries that kind of hang around the room have been torn down and have been shoved up under the gap between the floor and the door that appears to be trying to keep smoke out of the room from on the other side of the double doors.
And do we see Lady Jumanji in here?
You do not. You see about a half dozen of her guards and a lieutenant of her guard. Oh. Interesting. I didn't know if anyone... Wait, how did you get through the barricade?
Friends in high places.
I am concerned.
By high places, I just mean how high their head is and how short of a distance it is between that and the ceiling.
Tall
Concerning.
friend.
Where is Lady Jamandi?
She ordered me to hold the Great Hall, and then she took 8 guards with her and went to clear out the West Wing. She intends to take the dueling hall back to the far end of the manor. I imagine she has made it that far, at least.
Do you know how many black tears there are?
So you recognize them? We're uncertain, but several dozen is the guess. I would imagine most of the group.
Tonight?
It is our estimation that... well, I can't imagine they were desperate enough to make this move. I assume they've been paid. Tonight?
But not well.
Well.
Yeah, but not well.
Rarely does one not pay the black tears well. That's interesting. Very interesting. Do you have any other questions for him?
Did he answer the why tonight?
He's not sure why tonight.
Okay.
Perhaps... It is always an opportune moment when someone attempts something big to try and undermine them. Maybe simply knowing she was holding the feast tonight was enough. There are many who wish to make my lady look weak.
So, unrelated to the events of tonight, so we were told we get to go off to this new land and one person gets to become leader of that land or one group or whatever. How is that decided since multiple groups are being sent?
My understanding is that you each have your own charters for different portions of the stolen lands.
We don't get everything, we just get a small section.
I wouldn't consider it small, but yes. There are 3, rather large sections of the stolen lands. I assume your group will be offered one of those.
It looked like there were more than 3 groups, though.
Once it's actually broken down, it'll probably be give or take 3 groups of 6 to 8 adventurers. He points at a map of the stolen lands.
It just has lying around.
Yeah, no, we're in the Great Hall. It's up in the room. I mean big map. I mean wall-size map.
Yeah, so it's less a map of the stolen lands in specific and more of just a
map. Yeah, it's it's essentially wallpaper that happens to look like a map of this region. I estimate, and he just kind of draws 3 lines with his hands. She'll divide it approximately like that, but that is, what is the polite word? Beyond my pay grade.
How do we decide who gets which one?
You don't. She does.
Oh.
I can't remember if she told you that already or not, but each group is assigned one of the 3 areas from a
the best area, and since we helped you, can you nudge her in that direction of being our area?
Asking which area of the stolen lands is best is sort of maybe more appropriate to ask which of them is less troubling.
Yeah, that's a good way to put that too.
The answer is, unfortunately, that they're all approximately the same. And all immensely dangerous in their own right.
Could you just help nudge her to point us towards the one that's the closest then?
He points to the one that's the left. He estimates as the left third. I'd avoid that one. You don't wish to border Pitax, if you can help it.
And whichever group Lindsay is in, if you could nudge it towards, she gets the second best one.
Interesting. I suppose we shall see where she is assigned. I have a question.
I'm not sure we can answer it, but we can try.
May have an answer.
Will you go see if you can find Lady Jamandi and assist her?
That was kind of
Seems
our
like
plan.
a great idea. You said West Wing?
Yes.
Yeah.
A joke I was specifically intentionally not making because I started watching that series 2 days ago.
Is there a big oval room there?
No.
Oh, so that's not where that's not where she does most of her work.
There's no red phone on a desk either for some reason.
Is there a box called a football that has a handle?
I haven't gotten that far in the series, but I do know what that means, and no.
Well, yeah, that's the real life thing.
I don't actually know if it's in the series.
I'm referring to real life things, not the series.
That's
I've
true.
I've never seen the series.
Oh, I recommend it. It's quite good.
I've only ever seen one episode, and that was the 9/11 episode.
I'm not there yet because I think the show actually starts pretty far before that.
And I know Dule Hill's in, and that's all I know.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And he's not at all
he doesn't drive a
Gus.
blueberry?
Thank you. No, he doesn't drive a blueberry. He's not at all like Gus. So yeah, he asks basically if you'll go into the West Wing and they will open the barricade.
I think she's fine. She's trapped in a board game.
We'll establish some sort of signal to let them know that it's us coming back if they're going to rebarricade it.
They are, and excellent.
Morse code.
Yes.
The signal is
us yelling, please open the door.
No, the signal
Open
is
sesame.
the frost giant spear is repaired.
Wait, why did you do that?
That's the phrase.
Oh, you didn't actually repair his spear.
Oh, we did that too. Lindsay did that.
He looks very concerned.
He's leaving. It's fine.
What do you
wasn't
mean
paid
not
enough
he's...
for
paid
this.
well.
Oh, he wasn't paid. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The Frost Giants aren't part of the Black Tiers. They're just mercenaries.
And he said that, we just kind of let his brothers know too, and they might leave too, so that's fine.
There's more than one Frost Giant in the manor?
We forgot to ask how many.
He said brothers.
So at
He
least
said they
two.
wouldn't attack us if we
He
didn't attack them.
Didn't really think to ask any more questions.
Yeah, we didn't ask how many.
We were
just
trying to
know
not get
multiple.
smashed by the frost giant.
That is understandable.
We are squishy.
He looks really concerned right now. They were fully aware there was a Frost Giant on the other side of the door, and they were fully expecting him to break it down. They didn't realize there was more than one.
He went that way if you want to go ask him. We also asked him not to attack any of you, so if you don't attack him, you're probably fine.
It's probably best to leave him be, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to leave. You might want to hire a contractor for the walls, though.
He just wants to go home to his wife and kids.
That's understandable.
Have you ever heard of the Kool-Aid Man?
I was going to make an Angrath reference, but that was only for Cameron, so that's fine. And I think that's only his daughters. Okay. Okay, we're going to stop there. And I will say this and not promise that I'm accurate about this. At some point soon, you will probably level up.
Yay!
I need to actually calculate XP based on what all the book has listed you as having completed. But you have finished so part 1 is the party, part 2 is the East Wing Kitty, and you have finished part 1 and part 2 of Kingmaker.
Woo!
Oh, nice.
And well, part 1 and part 2 of this book, at least.
Your kitty looks like the kitty on my shirt.
Kitty.
These are visual references for podcast listeners.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's fine. Kitty.
Kitty, kitty.
Kitty, kitty.
For the listeners, they're talking about a dog.
It was a goldfish, Ben. Don't ruin the illusion. Okay. So,
Cameron, you need to go to Meow Wolf.
that's all for Kingmaker for tonight. If you want to hear anything else that these fine folks do, links will be in the description as always. Cameron, tell them the things they should go listen to.
My name's Cameron. You can find me as Humor Whittle around the internet. I also stream on twitch.tv/Cameron plus Deanna with my wife. And then I'm part of First Geek 411, which you can find on Twitch and YouTube.
Emma, same thing.
I'm Emma. I'm on pretty much all major platforms, as I am not prepared with an I in the prepared. I am also a part of First Geek 411 and nothing else at the moment because I'm a busy grad student.
That's
Yay.
fair. Yes. Education important.
Yes.
Greg.
Currently you can find me on Discord. I'm around various Discords, including the City on the Hill Discord.
He is around the City on the Hill Discord. Link in the description. Ben.
Oh, I also have projects I'm pushing Ryan to work with me on, so you might find me more places soon.
That's true. We do. Cameron, I need to talk to you about a thing, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Totally unrelated to
talked to
what
you
Greg
about it
said,
last
I
week.
promise. We need to talk to you about a
can
thing.
find me here,
Okay.
and you can find me if you're really, really good at searching, because that's about the only place I am.
That's true. And
So if you find me other places, let me know.
yes,
Can we
so
find
scavenger
you
hunt.
at
Go
your
find Ben
house?
somewhere.
I
Don't
mean,
do
if
that.
you find me at my house, let me know where it is. 'Cause-
Yeah, don't do that. That's not nice. Kim, where
No,
can the
I don't
people?
know where it's at right now.
Yeah, Ben's also not sure where his house is. It has run away. Kim, where can the fine folks find you on the fine internet?
I can be found at Artsy Adventure on TikTok and Twitter.
Excellent. And cityonthehillgaming.com. Don't go there right now. The website's broken. But hopefully by the time you hear this, it's fixed. And yeah. So more of this in the future because Kingmaker fun. And
Very fun. We appreciate you, Ryan.
thank you. You guys continue to astonish me. Which I think is a compliment. I mean it as one. I don't exactly know what you're going to do from moment to moment, but that's probably for the best.
We'll fight a blind ogre, but we won't fight an injured frost giant.
I'm intrigued. That gives me future possibilities. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for listening. Everybody say bye.
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 And you guys have a blessed day. We will talk to you again soon. Thanks for listening to City on the Hill Gaming. If you'd like to know more, find us online at cityonthehillgaming.com or by sending us an email at cityonthehillgaming@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter at cityonthehillgame or find us online at patreon.com/cityonthehillgaming. Thanks as always to our Patreon backers, Grizzly Rich, JD, Bryan, Sir Lord Epicname, Andrew, Christina, and Tony. We really thank you guys for everything you do to support the show, and we truly appreciate you. Thanks for listening, and have a blessed day.